Welcome to the weekly highlight show for the MEIJI YASUDA J1 100-Year Vision League. It's now time for the final showdowns. Here is the format for the end of season playoffs. Teams finishing in the same positions across the East and West divisions face off in two-legged home and away ties to determine the overall nationwide standings. The champions will secure a place in the 2026-27 AFC Champions League Elite, alongside a cash prize of 150 million yen, about $1 million. The runners-up receive 60 million yen, about $400,000, and third place takes home 30 million yen, so about $200,000. If the aggregate score remains level after the second leg, the tie will head into extra time. If the sides still cannot be separated, a penalty shootout will decide the winner. Here are the fixtures for the second legs of the playoffs, with the East teams playing host for this final weekend. Kawasaki Frontale faced Sanfrecce Hiroshima to decide 7th and 8th place. Both finished 4th in their regional divisions, and Sanfrecce had a 2-1 lead from the first leg. Chasing the tie, Frontale put together a smooth attack in the 11th minute. Tatsuya Ito collected the ball and struck from outside the box, but the keeper gathered safely. In the 35th minute, Sanfrecce suddenly created an opportunity through their high press. The chance fell to Naoto Arai, but Yuto Matsunagane made a crucial goal-saving block. Sanfrecce had the momentum and attacked again on 43 minutes when Sho Sasaki played a pass down the left to Sota Nakamura. A slick 1-2 and a lovely finish made it 4 goals in as many games for the 23-year-old. Down 1-0 at the break, Frontale pushed forward 9 minutes into the second half. After a short corner, Sol Kawahara and Kyosuke Mochiyama both had shots denied by the goalkeeper. In the 81st minute, another sharp vertical pass from Sasaki sent Sanfrecce forward, but once again Matsunagane covered brilliantly to prevent the shot. The match ended 1-0, securing a 3-1 aggregate victory for Sanfrecce Hiroshima to finish 7th overall, leaving Kawasaki Frontale in 8th. Two of the J-League's original 10 clubs battled out for 9th and 10th place overall, having each finished 5th in the regional round. Tokyo Verdy played host to Gamba Osaka, with the first leg having ended in a 1-1 draw. On 16 minutes, Gamba worked the ball quickly down the right after a set piece. Gaku Nawata took a touch to control, then fired home a powerful shot for his first goal of the campaign. Heading into first half added time, and Verdy pulled back level through an own goal, the ball deflecting in at the far post off the unfortunate Takeru Kishimoto, sending the sides into the break locked at 1 goal apiece. 3 minutes into the second half, Gamba won possession in midfield to feed Shinya Nakano. He carried the ball forward and unloaded a driven shot from 25 yards to restore Gamba's lead with his first goal of the season. Into the 82nd minute, and Verdy had a set piece from a dangerous position, sent in by Koki Morita. Another unfortunate own goal off a Gamba defender at the far post, this time from Ginjiro Ikegaya to make it 2-2. Desperate to turn their luck around, Gamba pushed forward again on 88 minutes, as Kishimoto carried the ball up the right. He found Nawata in the middle, who was just as composed as before to slot home his second of the night. The tie was put beyond doubt 6 minutes into added time. Nawata drew a crowd of defenders and sent the ball through to Shoji Toyama to sweep it home. Gamba Osaka win 4-2 on the day to claim a 5-3 aggregate victory and finished 9th overall. Tokyo Verdy finished 10th. Next up, the two 7th placed finishers from the regional round clashed as Yokohama F Marinos hosted Shimizu S-Pulse for 13th place overall. This was another meeting of two original 10 clubs, and the first leg had ended in a 1-1 draw. The home side broke the deadlock in the 28th minute when Jun Amano stepped up to a set piece. Amano chose not to cross the ball, but instead sent in a brilliant effort directly inside the near post. Marinos extended their lead in the 66th minute. After a free kick sent upfield, Amano broke through and smashed the ball home from an acute angle to make the score 2-0. With just over a minute remaining, the ball fell loose to Taisei Inoue on the edge of the D. He fired in a low strike to give Yokohama F Marinos a 3-0 win on the day, a 4-1 victory on aggregate, and 13th place in the overall standings. Shimizu S-Pulse finish in 14th. Next up, a quick look at 4 other matches. We now turn our focus to the top end of the table. FC Machida Zelvia and Nagoya Grampus each finished third in the regional round and drew 2-2 a week ago in the first leg of their playoff to decide 5th and 6th places overall. Deep into first half added time, and Grampus won a penalty for handball. Tomoki Takamine stepped up to take it, but Kosei Tani read his intentions perfectly to pull off a brilliant save. The scores were still locked at 0-0 in the 72nd minute when Katsuhiro Nakayama fired in a cross from the left. It took a wicked deflection off the defender, but Tani reacted superbly to palm it away. The game was still scoreless at the end of 90 minutes, but the deadlock was finally broken 2 minutes into extra time. Kensuke Nagai meeting a cross from the right to knock it in first time and give Grampus the lead. Grampus were already down to 10 men at this point, and Zelvia finally capitalised on that advantage at a corner 7 minutes later. Yuta Nakayama reacting quickest at the back post to power home a header and make it 1-1. Zelvia carried on the momentum into the second period of extra time. With 7 minutes remaining, Hokuto Shimoda unleashed a knuckleball shot from outside the box. The 2-1 win sealed a 4-3 aggregate victory for FC Machida Zelvia to secure 5th place, leaving Nagoya Grampus in 6th. Next up, the 2 runners-up from the regional round faced off, as FC Tokyo hosted Cerezo Osaka to decide 3rd and 4th places overall. The first leg had ended in a 2-2 draw. The home side FC Tokyo thought they had the lead in the 5th minute. From a corner kick, Marcelo Rian's effort broke to Kane Sato, who fired it home, but the goal was ruled out for handball. Just 5 minutes later it was Cerezo who broke the deadlock. A slick passing move carved open the defence and released Shion Honma, who finished it off perfectly to make the score 1-0. In the 33rd minute, Solomon Sakuragawa was taken out by the goalkeeper inside the penalty area. Sakuragawa stepped up himself and buried the spot kick to double Cerezo's lead. The away side kept at it. 3 minutes before the break, a clever routine from a corner kick found Sakuragawa in the middle to score his second and Cerezo's third. FC Tokyo hit back in the 62nd minute after winning the ball high up the pitch. Ryunosuke Sato found the net to pull one back, but that was as far as the fight back went. Cerezo Osaka win 3-1 to seal a 5-3 aggregate victory and finish in 3rd place overall. FC Tokyo wind up in 4th. We finish up with the grand finale as Vissel Kobe travelled to Kashima Antlers. The home side were unbeaten at the Mercari Stadium and looked to their fans to help spark a miracle after a 5-0 thrashing in the first leg. Antlers were clearly fired up and had their first good chance just 3 minutes in. Kimito Nono launching a long ball to Leo Seara, who worked his way through only to see a sharp effort kept out superbly by Shuichi Gonda. In the 12th minute, Kashima knocked on the door again. Nono delivered a cross from the right and Leo Seara met it with a clean header, but Gonda stood firm once again. Another opening in the 38th minute, this time from a corner. 2 Antlers players threw themselves at the ball, but a goal continued to elude them. The breakthrough finally arrived in the 68th minute. Leo Seara recycled the ball on the right and crossed for Haruki Hayashi, who was off balance but managed to force the ball home. 1-0, and maybe now the fight back was on. Just 2 minutes later, a cross from the left found Kei Chinen. His glancing header made the score 2-0, and suddenly Vissel were under real pressure. Antlers still needed to score 3 more, but nearly got another in the 82nd minute. Hayashi again connecting with the cross, but Gonda produced another great save to quell the home side's momentum. A 2-0 victory on the night for Kashima Antlers, but it's Vissel Kobe who triumphed 5-2 on aggregate to emerge as champions of the 100-year Vision League. The special shield was presented to their captain Gotoku Sakai to hoist aloft. Congratulations from all of us to Vissel Kobe. Here are the complete results from the second legs of the playoffs. Fagiano Okayama secured a historic first ever victory over Urawa Reds, while Avispa Fukuoka showed great character to come from behind and claim a win against Jeff United Chiba. Here are the final standings. The champions Vissel Kobe have officially secured their spot in the league stage of the AFC Champions League Elite. For this special season there is no relegation to J2. That concludes the 100-year Vision League, but we'll be back again soon with a special season review, looking back at all the thrilling action of this unique competition. From me, Ben Mabley, and the rest of the team, thank you for watching, and bye for now.